Hey everybody, Brad Circle Drone. I've got the Mavic 4 Pro out here at the lake. It's been about 2 weeks since I've flown this. There's a reason. I didn't think I was going to be able to fly this drone for another 3 to 6 months after talking to DJI. So what happened is, I think you guys saw my video with the Osmo 360 on top. I did a 360 video. Well, you have to turn like all the sensors off, so when you land, it lands rough, so to speak. And I was actually in the same exact spot, but anyways, I will actually have as much video as I can show you. But anyways, what happened is the gimbal got jammed into the landing pad. I got a gimbal error, couldn't fly. That was the day before Labor Day, but I will tell you what I did to fix it. So let's go ahead and take off. So the Mavic 4 Pro would fly, but I would get it, my gimbal wouldn't work. It would just lay off to the side. I'll show you as much footage that I can. But honestly, I wasn't gonna even mention it. But since I did get it fixed, I'll go ahead and do a little video and show you what happened. We're in 6K 60. Go ahead and start recording. Take it on up. So yeah, I did that 360 video with the Osmo 360. I had it on top. So what happened is I turned the obstacle avoidance and all the sensors off. So when you land, it doesn't, usually they have that nice soft landing. And what happened was I had the gimbal down, and it landed kind of rough. Sorry about that. I didn't see that boat over there. I didn't want to go over top of them. Anyways, it landed kind of rough, and I think it drugged the gimbal while I was in a down position and messed it up. But I didn't realize that until the next day. Like I said, it was Labor Day, or it was the day before Labor Day. So my girlfriend and I came out to the lake to go for a walk and hike in the woods, and I brought the Mavic 4 Pro with me. So we got done with our walk, and I got the Mavic 4 Pro out. It was a beautiful day, like today. It's been a beautiful summer here in Pennsylvania. No rain whatsoever. Maybe an inch for the whole summer, maybe. Anyway, I'm getting off course here. So yeah, I got the Mavic 4 Pro out and started it up. Gimbal error. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, maybe I have it. Maybe I have the gimbal too close to the landing pad. But redid it. Everything was good. It looked like everything was going fine. You can see the leaves are starting to turn. They're going to turn fast here this year because we have not had any rain. So anyway, I was getting this gimbal error, and I was like, well, anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go home. So that was Labor Day. So that's been almost 2 weeks. So we got back home and I contacted DJI and they had me do all this stuff. So basically what they said was, well, we don't have any stock as far as fixing or replacing, and plus they don't even offer refresh on these drones because they're not sold in the US. So I was wondering how much I was going to end up paying for repairs, but the guy told me, he's like, listen, they got me in contact with a guy in the US and he's like, don't bother sending it in because it'll be like 30 to 90 days before we can even do anything with it because we don't have any stock. I was like, that's fine. So what happened was, and I'll try to show pictures of this also. So this 3-axis gimbal, it goes up, down, left, right, and around, I guess. You know, it's hard to describe how it goes, but so I was messing with it, and everything seemed perfectly fine, like, because it would, when you start it up, it would like do its whole dance and no problem, right? So I just couldn't figure out what's going on. So like I said, this was Labor Day, so it'll be almost 2 weeks. So I was looking at buying a replacement drone on eBay. Well, people are crazy with their prices. Like, they want the same price as a whole kit for a replacement drone. But I saw some that were crashed, and I noticed that the gimbal was all effed up. And it was kind of off kilter. And I was like, I didn't even check the left to right movement. Because this gimbal is kind of wonky, you know what I mean? It's like a baseball on the front of this drone. But so that was like in the morning on Thursday, I think it was. Just this past Thursday. That would have been 9/11, so it would have been 10 days since Labor Day. So I went to work, I got home and put the YouTubes on. I grabbed the, I'm over 400 feet, I didn't even realize. Oop, better drop down a little bit, there we go. So there's where I usually fly. There's a lot of boats out today. Looks like 6, 7 or 8 trucks down there. 8, 9. Better bring it on back this way. Yeah, 396. Calm down. Yeah, so anyway, I got home after work and I took the Mavic 4 Pro out and checked that left to right movement, and it was stuck. I mean, it would move, but it was like it was like there's no way these little motors would have been able to move it. So I was like, that's what's wrong with it. So I was looking at it and I kept looking at it, and there's like a housing that the gimbal goes through. It's kind of weird. I'll have pictures, I'll show you what I'm talking about, but it's very strange. I mean, not strange, but I didn't think about moving it that way, but so it wouldn't move. I mean, it would move, but it was really hard. And so I was like, what the hell's making it, so off? So I noticed that it was like had come off track of the housing. So I was like, I wonder how maybe I can fix this. I mean, this has been my hope this whole time, that I could actually fix it and not have to send it to DJI in 6 months or 9 months or whenever. Excuse me. So I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, it was like just off track a little bit on the if you're looking at it from the back, the right hand side, just a little bit, like fractions of a millimeter, I would say. But it doesn't take much for these little, these things are super engineered and intricate and whatnot. But anyway, so I was like, well, how am I gonna, I was like, maybe get a flathead screwdriver and pry it in. I was like, no. So what I did is I pushed in on the housing and moved the gimbal, and it popped right back into place. So I spent 10 days fretting over this, and it was just a matter of just popping it back into place. But I mean, when you spend this much money on a drone and it doesn't work and you can't send it back to get fixed, it kind of bugs you. So anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I tell you, when I figured that out, I was like, I can't believe how ecstatic I was to get the drone back in the air. I mean, like I said, I could fly it, but it was getting a drone, the gimbal error. The gimbal would just like sag off to the left. So it was pretty much useless. So what I learned from that experience is don't put any extra cameras on your Mavic 4 Pro. Don't turn off your optical avoidance. Because if you land a little hard, could mess stuff up. I mean, that's a cool video I got. Sure, but was it worth that 10 days of aggravation? No. I say no. Well, maybe it was. It was a cool video, I think. Anyway. Because I was like contemplating just buying a new drone, like a new Mavic 4. And just waiting until DJI could fix this one. But luckily I was able to pop that gimbal back on track. It doesn't take much to mess these things up, that's for sure. I was bummed because I'm like, well, I'm going to the beach in a week, and fall colors are going to be popping out pretty soon. This camera is amazing. And I was going to miss all that. But not anymore. I figured it out. So I'm going to go ahead and those swallows are starting to get crazy on me there. Oh, look at those things. They were going crazy the last time I flew. That was the V-copter. And it was on the other side of the lake. They must have followed me over. Oh yeah, oh man, there's a ton of them. Holy crap, there's like, probably can't see this, but there's like 20 or 30 of those damn little barn swallows. God dang, and there's a jet. Oh, good lord. It's a good thing we're landing. There's the Mavic 4 Pro. Gonna make a nice soft landing this time. Right on the H. Hell yeah. So anyways, there's my how I broke and fixed my DJI Mavic 4 Pro gimbal. So anyways guys, this is Brad from Circle the Drone. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye.